Howdy. Well, it's time for another weekly Wealth Insight. And today we've had a debate within the team. And one of the things that I'm absolutely passionate about is helping people get results. So, for me personally, I'd never even heard of a mastermind or what it was, what it was about, et cetera, et cetera. I'd been part of coaching. And, I've literally had a coach since I was 22 years old. And my logic around coaching was a kind of a no-brainer, because if you look at any sports team in the world, the Springboks, the All Blacks, Man United, Liverpool, it doesn't matter which team you resonate with, every single one of them has a coach. If you look at every high-performance person, whether it's Andre Agassi or Tiger Woods, every single one of them has a coach. And if you look at every successful business person, they too have a coach. And the reason being is that coaches hold you to account. They're high performance. They spot the patterns. They spot the parts that you're not seeing. And that's why, because all of those people are highly competent people. But by having someone on the outside, a mirror, to hold you to account is what gets you the results. And so according to Harvard, if you have a coach, you'll be 400% more successful. Now, what's fascinating is that if you look at the research, and this is from my own experience, because in 2011, I joined Roger Hamilton's Crystal Circle Mastermind, which was a high-powered group of entrepreneurs. It took me to a whole nother level. And according to the research, if you're part of a mastermind, you will actually be 5 times more effective. 5 times more effective than even if you've got a coach. So I'm going to recommend that you watch this little 40-second clip. I'm literally going to drop it in now so that you can watch it. And you'll actually understand how masterminds have been going on forever. And again, highly successful, highly productive people use them to get ahead in life. Watch this.
No, this is extremely predictable. There's tons of research around it. Humans change 5 times faster in groups than they do with a one-on-one coach, consultant, or therapist in that case.
Wow.
So I started looking back at business models and people who had done this effectively over the generations. Masterminds aren't new, folks. They're not new at all. People have been doing this for thousands of years. And when you put a collection of people together who are all committed, all driven, and all so want to make the right changes happen, and you give them a leader to follow who's willing to get in the trenches with them, all of a sudden you start finding real, rapid life or business transformation.
So what did you take away from that? Well, one of the things that truly resonated with me was the fact that this is not something new. Equally, what resonated with me was you need a leader that's going to jump in the trenches with you. And if you do that, you are going to get material and significant results for yourself in both business and life. So the question I got for you, and I love that saying by Einstein, the definition of insanity is to do the same thing and expect different results. I had a gentleman turn up about, 2-3 weeks ago and talk to me. And he said, "Hey, Scott, I wish I'd just listened to you back in 2007, 2008. I came along to an event and you literally were talking about investing in London. And I wish I'd actually just partaken and done it. It's now, whatever that is, 15 years later, and I'm still just investing in South Africa and, basically the same problems." And the thought that went through my head was, well, the definition of insanity is keep doing the same thing and expect different results. And the question I've got for you is, are you getting the results that you want? Have you built a globally diversified passive income? Do you have a plan B? Do you have peace of mind? Do you have wealth protection? And, the honest truth is, if you can't say yes to all of those things, and maybe if your current strategy is not actually working for you, then you need to find an alternative strategy. I'm just sharing with you what the best in the world use. And, we've literally got solutions for the right people, and it is by invite only, to be part of these type of groups so that you too can achieve the results. If it's something that interests you, literally click on the link below and come along and learn about it. At the end of the day, what is it all about? It's about a mirror. It's about accountability. It's about execution. It's about getting results. It's about being part of a group of like-minded people that are all pulling in the right direction so that your mindset's going in the right direction. It's about getting the right knowledge. It's about meeting the right partners. And for most successful people, you're time poor. You don't have a lot of time. And so it's about literally taking decades and turning them into days so that you can get results quickly, safely, and simply. If that's something that resonates with you, click on the link below. I'd love to see whether you qualify to be part of our mastermind. And if you're not, and it doesn't resonate with you, then maybe think of Einstein's theory. And, the definition of insanity is to keep doing the same thing and expect different results. Till next week, enjoy this weekly Wealth Insight. Subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends. If you've got any questions, literally put them in the comments below. I look forward to answering them. Cheers.